Welcome to MINDSHOCK. A heavy, heavy day today with the news of Chuck Norris's passing. The one, the only. Probably the last of the OG action heroes. Now, we're going to have to put aside some of the comments this man has made about both Bruce Lee after his passing and about the great one, Steven Seagal. We're going to put that aside for today to pay tribute to one of the greatest American action heroes of all time. A man who it must have been very difficult to make it to the 2020s with what America has turned into, a cesspool of soy and degenerate filth. I mean, it must have been tough for guys like Chuck Norris. Growing up and, serving in the military and coming back to the U.S., becoming an action star, trying to really mold the next generation to be honorable, principled human beings. I mean, how many times has this guy even smoked or drank alcohol on camera? I mean, this is one of the few guys who really tried to be an actual role model. Now you have this next generation of like UFC fighter goofs, all tatted up, throwing up middle fingers and middle school profanity left and right. I mean, there's no honor in the UFC for the most part. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. It must have been tough for him as well. And today we pay homage in typical MINDSHOCK fashion with logic and reason at the forefront. You want to help support the podcast, you can donate to our PayPal. Just check the link in the description. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, and Patreon. Patrons do get priority for case topic, logical analysis, co-podcaster requests. You could also be a guest in the podcast depending on your tier. Questions, comments, theories, thoughts, suggestions, rebuttals, debunkings of any kind, leave them in the comment section. Unless, of course, you're with us here live, drop them in the live channel. I'll try to get to all of them. You can also become a YouTube member right here on YouTube. Help support the channel that way. Welcome, Run Boston Bear, The Fallen Slaves of Saul, Flat Bob, Sarah Catherine. Run Boston Bear saying, ghosts sit around campfires telling Chuck Norris stories. I actually don't think I've heard that one before. That's hilarious. One of the funniest ones that just always cracks me up is the boogeyman checks under his bed for Chuck Norris. And Superman wears Chuck Norris pajamas. When those first came out, I mean, I don't know how many years that's been. Flat Bob says everybody thinks he died. He just decided to use 2% of his power, and nobody can even fathom it. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. So, shocking admission. I'm gonna give a clue as to my age. I was not alive when Bruce Lee died, and I don't know. I don't think any celebrity death really hit me until this one. I have to say, this one has actually affected me a bit. For a few different reasons other than who he was and what he did. Because, I mean, details are sparse. I said I was not alive when Bruce Lee died. And no, I was not born the second after Bruce Lee died. So, yeah. I mean, I don't want to turn this into some kind of exposing of the medical cartel, but let's take it one step at a time. Yeah, I'm shocked too, Chin Chin. I mean, I really can't recall. I think this is going to have the same weight as Van Damme or Stallone or Schwarzenegger, and of course Steven Seagal passing. I mean, but they're all still alive. They're the OG generation. I mean, technically Norris was their second gen. The OGs were like Bronson and Clint Eastwood, and Eastwood is still alive, right? I think that's kind of the other shocking thing, that Eastwood is alive and Chuck Norris is not. Eastwood is 95 years old, and he's still alive. from what I can say. It's not been reported. And he's still working, too. That's the thing. I mean, Chuck was relatively quiet for a long time. I mean, I guess he was just kind of enjoying his life, but, seemingly he was very capable. The Fallen Slaves of Saul says, I still have my total gem. Chin Chin says, I thought it was very odd he went to the hospital and died. A textbook coincidence theorist friend of mine was like, sometimes family just wants privacy. No cause of... Yeah, that's the other reason. No cause of death. No cause of hospitalization either. So a lot of times, normally you only see this with celebrities when there's drug use or suicide involved or something untoward. Something untoward, or they were battling some illness that wasn't public. And there was a complication and they didn't want to go public. So Norris, by all accounts, was very healthy. And supposedly there was a complication in his treatment. So my question is, if he hadn't gone to the hospital, would he still be alive? Now, if you followed MINDSHOCK, we expose all government corruption here, the big pharma cartels. I mean, the American Medical Association admits that Western medicine, doctors and hospitals, are the third leading cause of death. And those are only the admitted numbers, so those aren't the ones that they didn't admit to being at fault, which doesn't mean they weren't at fault. And that doesn't factor the conditions caused by following their advice that necessitated the treatments that ended their lives in the first place. Because again, the Amish don't seem to be having a lot of problems. Not just healthier overall, but healthier in old age. They're not hooked up to machines. They're not artificially alive post even 50 years old. I don't want to go through all the receipts here. I will put them up in another podcast. I think I already went over them before. I know a lot of coincidence there's goofs and bootlickers. All the big pharma bootlickers are going to say, oh, where's the source? Source. Derp, derp, source. I bury these goofs in receipts, all from their own sources. All from CDC, American Medical Association sources. So, yeah, those goofs. But, yeah, that's a huge question mark, obviously. And unless he was ill for a long period of time and he didn't want to publicly disclose it, that would be less shocking, obviously. The guy's 86 years old. But just the fact that he was in such good shape. Let's go through... Yeah, I mean, I'm going to show some videos of him just from a few days ago. Just from days ago. And obviously people do have medical events at that age. But how many of them are in the shape that Chuck Norris is in? Like, maybe he had some kind of physical accident or something? I mean, nothing was disclosed. So, yeah, I mean, we have no idea why. I'm just going to go over some of his most recent videos, and then we're going to go into the life and times of the one and only Chuck Norris. But yeah, when did Bronson die? Because Bronson, I remember watching The Last Death Wish. I mean, man, Bronson was awesome. Charlie Bronson. Yeah, I can't recall anybody else. I mean, Dolph Lundgren too is going to be pretty sad. But yeah, this is probably the first celebrity death that actually kind of affected me. Bronson died. Wait, he died in 2003? Really? I don't even think I saw the news. Because I don't even recall. He died aged 81. August 30th, 2003. I think I might have just assumed he was already dead because he was already so old in the Death Wish movies. So yeah, and also again, I wasn't alive for the first part of his filmography. So Emperor Lord Zed said Chuck got the jab. Did he really? No way. $6 years ago. So he had COVID 6 years ago. I don't see anything about him getting the vaccine. He got a COVID diagnosis 6 years ago, but I mean, most people did. The jokes at the time were Chuck Norris doesn't die from coronavirus. Coronavirus dies from Chuck Norris. So, yeah. I see here reports that he never got the COVID vaccine as of 3 years ago. I mean, this is all just hearsay. I have no, I don't see any verification. Does anybody have a link? I mean, if he was he's already in his 80s when getting infected with COVID, that would put him in the highest risk group, and apparently he had no issue. No issue with the coronavirus. So yeah, I'm gonna putting up some clips of Chuck Norris from even just a couple days, from days to weeks prior. And let's see here. There was also a report that he was in good spirits. I don't know if that's been scrubbed already, but I remember reading something yesterday on how he was in good spirits after being at the hospital. What did they do to him at the hospital? I mean, I brought up the stats before. The emergency room is more dangerous than an Afghan war zone, a Middle Eastern war zone. You're more likely to die. So, yeah. So this was, I believe this was the most recent. This was just a couple days ago. I mean, he does not look 86. He could easily be 70 here.
I don't age. I level up.
Well, here he looks a bit older here. He looks like he could be 80 here.
Hi, son.
Hi, Dad. What are you doing?
Just warming up.
Oh, I see that. All right, you have fun.
Sure will. Did you know that I can build a snowman out of rain?
Hello, friends. I hope you're all well. What a beautiful day out here on the ranch.
He does look like he has a little bit more of a gut than he did a couple years ago, though. That does look a little weird. Perhaps he did have some kind of illness that was undisclosed. He does not look that healthy right here. This is in the weeks prior, days to weeks prior. He did not have that gut even what, 1 or 2 years ago. He did not have that gut.
You know, you think you could take me on. You know what happened to the last guy who said that? Yeah.
Good one.
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
Come on.
A good run.
Did you know that I got bit by a king cobra? And after 5 days of agonizing pain, the cobra died.
Hello, friends. Come on a walk with me this wonderful evening.
He looks like he aged a lot this past year. It's kind of sad because in the years we've gone over his videos before, like over the past couple years, and he looked like he was in great shape. But these past few videos, he definitely looks a lot older and slower.
Well, it seems another year has flown by. Life can bring its hardships, but know there's always light at the end of the tunnel. God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Stay safe and all the best. Your friend, Chuck Norris.
That's so sad. Wow. Wow. Welcome, interesting stuff. Flatman B, La Xylophone. Les Xylophone says, show him in Return of the Dragon. We're going to go through a lot of stuff. I mean, he, you know, another just absolute pioneer of so many things, including the drop kick through the windshield. I was a big fan of him drop kicking people through windshields, through car windshields. I mean, he did that. We actually went over the whole history of that. Hold on a second here. Yeah, so this video is from... This video, he was 82, so this video is from 4 years ago right here. So this is from 4 years ago. Yeah, he looks a bit better, and I mean, this is just 4 years ago. How many 82-year-olds are rolling and falling like that, and jumping and kicking? And he doesn't look anywhere near that old here. I mean, he aged a lot over the past couple years. Yeah, I mean, maybe he was fighting some kind of undisclosed illness. Emperor Lord Zed said... And Sly and Arnold Seagal. TJ Hoff said, he lasted so long because he kept his muscle. My dad, when he passed at 83, was very frail. Yeah, you gotta load up on that creatine. Have you guys looked at the creatine studies coming out? Like, not 5 grams. You gotta go to 20. When you're over, like, 60, you gotta be, maybe even 50, you should be moving to 15, 20 grams of creatine and just constantly increasing, to prevent your muscle breakdown and to continue to build muscle. And obviously, you know, all the testosterone boosters for men. But yeah, that's, you know, once the muscle goes, you're just going to be loading fat, and then that's just a recipe for disaster. Walt Chamberlain says, going to watch Lone Wolf McQuaid this weekend. I might go Invasion USA. I really like that one. We have the Chuck Norris marathon. But... Lord Zed says, I'm going to watch Sidekicks. Oh, man. Oh, man. I remember renting that at the video store. Flat Bob says, 16-hour stream for Chucky. Let's see. Stability Ball says, Chuck Norris destroyed the periodic table because he only recognizes the element of surprise. Oh, man. Yeah, we got to go through top Chuck Norris movies. I'm trying to remember which podcast I went over where I did the whole evolution of the drop kick through the windshield. Let's not forget Chuck Norris action jeans. Why do they not make these anymore? I mean, look at these. These are epic and dapper. Very dapper. Won't bind your legs. I'm surprised. Did he have a boots line too, or no? Satisfaction guaranteed. Developed by Chuck Norris for stunt fighting and action movies. These great-looking Western-style jeans have a unique hidden gusset, which allows greater movement without binding or ripping. I mean, these are just practically required for solid head kicks. Solid head kicks with these. Let's not forget. But yeah, can anybody think... Walt Chamberlain says an entire podcast for stunt kicks through a windshield is epic. Well, we did it. I forget which live it was. I think it was a live. I got to find out which one. We probably spent at least 20 minutes just on the windshield dropkick. Oh, man. I don't know where that clip is, though. All right, hold on. Let me get some nice background footage as we go through the life and times of the one and only Chuck Norris. What's everybody's favorite Chuck Norris movie? For me, I really like Invasion USA. Les Xylophone says dodgeball. Oh, that doesn't count. That does not count. Dodgeball definitely doesn't count. Emperor Lord Zed says sidekicks with Jonathan Brandis. Yes, indeed. That one's fun. Sarah Catherine says, I don't have any muscle, no strength. Yeah, I mean, muscle's still important for females, but not as important, just because of the body fat percentage. Males have start to develop all diseases upwards of 15 to 20% body fat, whereas females is a bit higher. At 20%, females are shredded at 20%. Males got to get down under 15% to get shredded. But yeah, no, the benefits of creatine are even beyond that. Are the benefits for the brain and organs as well. Run Boston Bear says, I take 5 milligrams AM PM. I'm 45 and recently have considered bumping it to 10. Wait, you take 5 in the AM and the PM? Oh, so 10 total, and you want to bump it to 10 for 20 total? Yeah, you're still, well, you run a lot, so I don't know, yeah, and 45 is still somewhat young in terms of degenerative diseases later in life. So yeah, you might be, I mean, it depends on your weight too. There's a lot of these biohackers or whatever, they're doing 7 or 8 grams. Because over a decade, there is a possibility of putting stress on the gallbladder, liver, and kidneys at extremely high dosages over decades. So if you just start taking it at 70, you're fine. You could start, start with 10, 15, 20, pretty slow, work it up. It's not going to be decades to overload them. And that's kind of a precautionary. I don't know if they've done enough studies to really determine that. The Fallen Slaves of Saul says, good guys wear black. Yeah, don't forget Breaker. We went over a lot of those. Which podcast did we go over all those old Chuck Norris movies? Emperor Lord Zed says, 45 can be the new 25. That's what I'm seeing as a sports enthusiast, can being the key word. Yeah, it's all about the metabolic health. If you haven't checked out my health and nutrition clip, check it out. I kind of go over the importance of protein and all of those. Emperor Lord said Forest Warrior. I haven't heard anybody mention Forest Warrior in a long time. That one's whack. But highly entertaining, of course. Also, you guys can look into creatine. Regular creatine can actually cause fluid retention and possibly bloating problems. And also doesn't upload into the muscles and brain as effectively as creatine. So creatine includes guanidinoacetic acid. Supposedly, it can increase muscle creatine by over 800%. I don't know about that, but it's definitely an increase in getting into the muscles and the brain as well. Creatine is very protective for the brain. Stability Ball says, don't eat that crap, it will just back up your colon. What are you talking about, creatine or creatine? Walt Chamberlain says, never heard of that. Never heard of creatine? Yeah, I don't think it backs up your colon at all. Now, you probably should take it with some kind of carbs or sugar. Otherwise, maybe it will. I don't know. Can be assisted with glucose. But, yeah, the benefits are pretty incredible for older people. If you're really young, I don't know how much. I mean, if you're really young, if you're a teenager and you're in your 20s, you got high testosterone. You're not one of these soy goofs like Soy Lodge. Or Craig of Fight the Flat Earth or any of these other soy goofs. If you're not a soy goof and you got high testosterone levels, you don't really need the creatine. Your body makes about 1 gram. But when you get older, it's kind of, the benefits are pretty incredible. Also, high dose D3 has steroid-like benefits. Emperor Lord Zed says, we need to see his last movie, Might Have Clues, should be released soon. Chuck Norris's latest movie. I think he did one last year, which looks really bad. Some kind of CGI nonsense. But I'm surprised he didn't make more movies around the time of Expendables, like before Expendables, those couple of years, a decade even. So let's see here.
Chuck Norris.
Let's watch some Chuck Norris. Fair use, obviously. Man, he was pretty crisp back in the day. Very crisp striking. Sidekicks clip there. Top Dog. How do we forget about Top Dog? Top Dog's awesome. But real quick, obviously Steven Seagal is the highest credentialed martial artist living today, and even when Chuck was around. But Chuck Norris was the firm number 2. Firm number 2. Let me bring up the receipts here. So this is Seagal. He's 7th Dan Aikido, direct lineage to O-Sensei. Kyokushin Karate, also 7th Dan, direct lineage to Masoyama. Black belt Kendo, Judo, Kenjutsu. Also, he's studied many other arts. He just doesn't have an official ranking in those arts. And then Chuck Norris is actually the only other guy that is anywhere near Seagal's level. So he's 9th Dan Tang Sudo, 8th Dan Taekwondo, 5th Dan Karate, 3rd Dan Jiu-Jitsu, and black belt in Judo. And he does have whatever, like a 10th or 11th Dan in Chuck Kudo or whatever, but I'm not counting that. Because if Steven Seagal were a narcissist, he would just make Seagal dough and give himself a 20th Dan. If he were a narcissist, like a lot of goofs pretend. There was actually some goof cope spiraling in the comments just the other day about Seagal being a fraud. Obviously, he didn't have any receipts for that. So, yeah. Chuck Norris, the second most credentialed martial artist. Some people would rank him as number one, but, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Definitely a lot there. Definitely a lot. Top Dog. I need to rewatch Top Dog. Top Dog was awesome. Look at Chuck just cleaning house. Room full of thugs. And like I said again, like, can anyone recall anybody as wholesome as Chuck Norris? No smoking, no drinking, no drugs, no harsh profanity. Walt Chamberlain says Seagal has never been number 2. I wonder how much a pair of mint Chuck Norris action jeans would go for today. That's a great question. That is a great question. Stability Ball saying, I'm hearing an appeal to Joe Whiter. So yeah, can anybody recall a more wholesome action hero than Chuck Norris? Who's more wholesome than Chuck Norris? I mean, he just never promoted degeneracy. You gotta give the guy credit. He's like the polar opposite of Howard Stern. Like, can you get more opposite of Stern than Chuck Norris? But holy crap, I can't believe this. Chuck Norris was on Howard Stern. I cannot believe this. How in the blue... What? What? This is so wild. We're going to have to listen to this, but this is crazy. Because I was about to say, like, who thinks Chuck Norris would have been in, like, the Epstein files or at Diddy parties? Like, he's the most wholesome guy ever. How did he go on Howard Stern? I am in complete and utter disbelief here that he would actually go on Howard Stern. All right, let's see how Howard Stern talked to him, because I cannot imagine him trying to be degenerate with Chuck. And what would Chuck, the great American action hero's response be? Flapbob wants to see the... Yeah, I am mind shocked. I cannot believe Chuck Norris actually went on Howard Stern. Did he not... Okay, perhaps if he had never listened to a Stern interview before and he just thought it was a regular media interview. Perhaps. Let's see what this says. I'm loading it up right now. But yeah, who's as wholesome as Chuck Norris? I can't think of anybody. All the other stars have they drink, they smoke, they do drugs, extreme profanity, promotion of promiscuity, and degeneracy, and sodomy. But Chuck Norris, I mean, when has Chuck Norris ever promoted degeneracy of any kind? Okay, he's smoking a cigar. That's probably... And Slaughter... And eating an apple. Okay, you gotta balance it out. There you go. But that was Slaughter San Francisco. That was 74. It might have actually been 73. Also known as Yellow-Faced Tiger. I obviously have both the international and the Hong Kong version of that incredible film. Man, his kicks are actually pretty decent. I mean, I was never the biggest Chuck Norris fan. But man, those are pretty snappy. I have to admit, those are some snappy kicks. And the stash is legendary. He's fighting a guy with a shovel. Wait, is that what is that? A shovel? Man, even old Chuck still kicks smooth. I mean, Van Damme still kicks pretty smooth too, though. All right, who's ready? Who's ready for this Howard Stern interview? This is gonna break the internet. This is gonna completely break the internet. Chuck Norris on Howard Stern. I need to see how this plays out. The most degenerate with the least degenerate in Hollywood. Let's see what's going on here. Did he get tricked into this like a lot of people?
His entourage.
Oh, yeah.
Check, because there could be people in that room that don't belong there.
Yeah, why don't you go check and make sure there aren't people in the Chuck Norris room?
Put him in charge of the Jock Lounge.
Yeah.
Is he on the list?
Fair use, obviously.
I am in charge of the Jock Lounge.
See if he's a celebrity.
You're
All
not
right,
Chuck
I got to
Norris.
take a break. We'll be back with Chuck and his beautiful girlfriend right after these
You're
words.
not
9
his
people.
girlfriend.
9 people Chuck has?
Wow, Chuck's a big
There's
star.
That's a lot of people to help prevent Chuck from beating people up. People think they're there to protect Chuck. They're there to protect the people around Chuck.
There's a publicist.
I bet you when he was a kid and they started doing karate and junk, nobody thought that would like afford him 9
He
people.
looked behind him, nobody was there.
Yeah, right.
There's a lot of people out there.
Boy, that's a good advertisement for taking karate lessons. When you see the young girlfriend and the 9 people. I'm like in the dojo working out now.
And Chuck's branching out, you know.
What's he doing now?
Yeah, I was just looking through his bio. He just recorded the new song to his TV series.
Stop
Is
it,
he
I was going to
singing?
say,
Oh,
is he singing?
no. Did he bring it with him?
I don't know. I just saw it in the press release.
Maybe
Chuck
we
is
could
singing?
Yes.
have him sing it here.
A man of many talents. And shout out Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan's a phenomenal vocalist. In his native tongue, anyway. DJ Hoff says that apple is huge, pre-month son. Oh, man. Oh, man. The Fallen Slave This All says those action genes are working. Emperor Lord Zed says, don't do it, Bruce. Pandora doesn't go back in the box. Emperor Lord Zed says, Corey Feldman and John Stamos are the only more wholesome martial artists. Stability Ball says, Ralph Macchio. Are you kidding me? Ralph Macchio is incredibly foul-mouthed. Flat Bob says 9th Dan is higher than 7th Dan. Yeah, but overall. And Seagal has direct lineage to 2 of the founders of his arts. Run Boston Bear says, I emailed you a conversation with ChatGPT, ranked Chuck Norris first. Norris, Seagal, Van Damme fought at their peaks. I even had it review and review. See, you know what's curious? Van Damme versus Chuck Norris? That's a little tough because Chuck in his prime was way better than he was in the movies. So everybody, like a lot of people, want to compare to him in his movie fights and TV show fights. He was already old. He was getting into his late 30s and 40s for most of his career. So, yeah. All right, I don't know what's gonna happen. Flap Bob says lineage doesn't matter. 9th is design. Lineage does matter, because if you're with a McDojo instructor, I mean, those duns are worthless, and those belts are worthless. Chuck might have had direct lineage to one of them. Well, we're going to go over that. Tang Sudo. In Tang Sudo, I wonder if he had direct lineage in Tang Sudo. But also, Tang Sudo and Taekwondo do give out higher dans like candy. Aikido, especially back then, was notoriously difficult to get higher rankings. They didn't move over to the U.S., so you have to factor that in as well. Like, McDojo doesn't... Not that Chuck was McDojo, but I'm just saying, if somebody has a McDojo higher ranking than a non-McDojo with direct lineage ranking, the lower ranking is worth more.
Do it live.
Yeah, he's got to do it live.
Yeah,
I'm going to bust his balls. He's having too good a life. Someone's going to make him miserable.
Now he's singing.
I wish I could kick his ass, but I can't. He could probably like just start pulling on my hair and like bring me down to the floor.
Yeah, I
wanna
mean,
see that. Oh man, I wish. Wouldn't it have been great if Howard Stern tried to step to Chuck? Oh man, Howard, Robin, and all these degenerates, if they tried to step to Chuck, oh man, that would have been high entertainment value.
there'd be no contest. It would be over in seconds. It would be embarrassing.
Right.
You know, you forget. I was looking at his bio. You forget that you see him as a TV star, but he's like a 5-time world champion karate expert.
Well, he's used to getting his ass kissed too, because even when he was a karate teacher, people were just walking around calling him sensei and stuff. You know, that's a whole thing at these karate schools. They get you calling your names, master, grandmaster, sensei. Like you start walking around thinking you're somebody important. What do you call your guy?
Sabunim.
What do you call your guy?
Sabunim.
Robin got into karate, and you call him. She's like bowing to some guy, calling him Sabunim, just because the guy.
Is it Howard's got this weird talent of degenerating everything? Like he makes everything into negative, satanic, demonic energy. Like he just turns everything negative. It's actually a very interesting talent, isn't it?
Knows how to beat somebody up.
You had the best sensei of all time. Didn't you have like Sensei Lipschitz or something?
Yeah, Sensei Lipschitz. No, I had Sensei Howie Friedman.
Yeah, right.
And like, guys get real big egos when you call them Sensei. So Chuck's had a big ego since he's about 15. People running around calling him Sensei. Or Sensei. Bowing to him and junk.
That's right.
I mean, is Howard Stern like completely retarded? I mean, don't they have any kind of fact checkers there? He only started training, not a sensei. He began his training after he joined the U.S. Air Force when he was stationed in South Korea. That's when he began training Tang Soo Do. So he was 18 or 19 just when he started. He wasn't a sensei. And this goof is talking about him being a sensei at 15. I mean, come on.
Slapping
There's a whole thing going on in karate. Like, poor boxers walk around, people spit on them.
Right.
Guys in karate get people bowing to them and junk.
Yeah, boxers didn't put it together right at all.
No.
But he had big celebrities bowing to him.
Yeah. All right, well, let's take a break. We'll get Chuck in with the girlfriend. Forget Chuck. Let's talk to the girlfriend.
Leave him out there.
Yeah, leave him out
He needs
there.
some humbling.
So what are you guys here for today?
Well, just down here doing some promotion for Walker. And I thought it was well, I don't want to say it on the air yet because we're going to say it when I see Howard, the reason why we're coming on this show today.
That's the most devious look I've ever seen Chuck give. And, wow. Is that the girlfriend that he ended up marrying?
Specific reason.
There's a
There's a
reason?
specific reason.
There's gotta be one. Why would he even indulge this degenerate?
While we're doing the Howard Stern show today. And nobody knows it yet.
Uh-oh. Big surprise?
The big surprise, yeah.
Have anything to do with you two?
Uh-huh,
It does?
yeah.
He's trying to get it out of you.
But you gotta wait. We gotta wait till we get on his show. We can't tell you right now. It wouldn't be fair.
What's Chuck's girlfriend's name again?
You met her. I never did.
That's Gary. He sucks. He's the worst producer. You're the worst producer, Gary.
Toothy.
Straight down.
Fair he is.
How many times? Now,
Look at all this fair he's got.
not even
I happen to know her name is Monica, so he's lucky.
But this goes
Man, that's a lot of fair use going on the screen right now.
on.
Chuck! You get more handsome every time I see you, you bastard.
How many times has he been on the show?
Oh, Monica, look at you. Oh, hey, how you doing? Hi, Monica. How you doing? Let me soak in your girlfriend for a second. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man, what a life you're having. Chuck sent me a Christmas card,
Yes.
and he's sitting under the tree with Monica. And I'm going, look at this bastard. From karate. I should have taken more
From
karate.
a few kicks.
I went and did this judo when I was a kid. They took me to the judo school, and I was a big pussy. I backed out after one class.
They scared you.
You know how they...
No one is surprised. There is no surprise amongst anyone.
scared me? The Chinaman there was standing there, right? Mm-hmm. You learn from the Koreans, right?
Yeah.
They are the craftiest, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they know exactly what they're doing, right, Chuck?
Yeah,
you owe the Koreans, though, big time, right?
Yeah, but they owe me a lot, too, because I was the first Korean stylist to come back to the States and really promote the Korean style. You know, when
That's true. You made...
Howard's not bringing out the best in Chuck. That was one of the most egotistical things I've ever heard Chuck say.
To Chuck now.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. It's true. I mean, the Koreans would still be over there eating dogs and not having dojos here if it wasn't for Chuck. Chuck came over and popularized karate.
Well, they've got my picture on all the walls of the Taekwondo schools over in
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
That's
really?
interesting.
Well, yeah, because when I came back to the States in 1961 and started fighting, well, you know, of course, I started winning a lot of tournaments, which exploited the Korean system.
Can you imagine, like, Chuck came back from the Army and just started, like, going into fights? And, I mean, you must have had nothing to live for, right, Chuck? I mean...
nothing.
Nothing. Seriously.
Emperor Lord Zed says, I'd pay to see footage of Howard's first and last day in judo. Oh, man. Walt Chamberlain says, Stern is so unlikable. The most unlikable, despicable person on the radio in history, probably. I mean, I can't think of anybody worse.
I mean, seriously, can you imagine going into a ring and, just bashing each other's brains in?
Right.
I mean, that's what Chuck was doing.
Especially in those days because you wore no pads.
Yeah, I mean,
it
you were
was full contact.
beating each other's ass.
Yeah. Yeah, so there was a lot of injuries there, and you know,
Monica, that was before you were born, honey. Let me tell you something.
Thanks, Howard.
That's Almost. That's when Chuck was on the rise.
Man.
Listen, that's what happened. That's what's affording that nice lifestyle now that you're sharing with Chuck. All that karate and ass kicking. I love it, man. What a life you're leading. When I saw that Christmas card, I said, "That's it.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about."
Yeah.
The tree.
Yeah.
And Monica.
How about that? How about the dog too?
Screw the dog.
There was a dog in the
dog. I didn't even notice the dog. In fact, I think the dog was blocking my view of Monica. I can't believe it. Oh my God! What a life you have.
Well, you know what? Main reason we came down to see you, Howard, is we wanted you to be the first one to know.
Uh-oh. Are you singing now?
No.
What is going on with that, Chuck?
Well,
what is going on with
happened?
that? What the hell happened there?
let me tell you what happened.
You know what happens? You get Monica worshiping you. You go crazy.
Yeah, this is Chuck Norris's girlfriend at the time, Monica Hall, but he never actually ended up marrying her. She was a 26-year-old fashion designer at the time. So this is not his current wife.
Do everything. I must be able to do
no,
everything.
honey, I bet you could sing if you want to. Oh.
No, I got a tape in the mail from a kid in Oklahoma, and it said "Eyes of a Ranger," and I thought that's an interesting title. So I played the tape, and I said, this is what this song is what my series is all about.
Right.
So I called the network, and I said, look, I'd like to put this song into the series, with someone like Randy Travis or George Strait singing it.
Right.
And they said, well, we like it. How about you singing it? I said, oh, come on, give me a break.
Right.
But,
that's not your thing.
What happened to the guys at the network?
Yeah. Yeah. What network was that? CBS?
Yeah.
Was that Howard Stringer?
Yeah.
What was he smoking crack or something?
But anyway, I did that. So anyway, I went to a studio for like 10 hours.
Right.
And sang this damn song.
Now, how's it go?
Huh? You're not going to get me to sing, Howard. You're not going to get me to sing.
Come on, you're a guy who took on 12 opponents at a time. What the hell is this song? I don't know this song. What is that?
Oh, it's a song about eyes of a ranger.
Really?
The eyes of a ranger are up on you, and you I don't know the song.
I'm going to get
I forgot the words.
Chuck, I'm
too nervous now.
Chuck, I'm going to get a copy of this song. I need to hear it.
You
I'm
have to
telling you,
play
man.
the song.
Yes.
Now it's going to be the theme song now?
Yeah, it is. Now on the show, as it opens up, that we play the theme song on the opening of the show now.
Monica, are you still as much in love with Chuck as you were when I last saw you?
Yes, of course.
Really?
Yeah. Probably
She better
more.
be.
I was going to
She
say,
better
it better be growing.
because that's why I will tell you, Howard. We officially got engaged last week.
Oh,
Now, how long have you known each other?
Sure you want to do that, Chuck?
5
Wait a
years.
minute, wait a minute.
Well, you,
5 years.
You're the
and
one
now
that
you're
started this.
officially
Really?
engaged.
On the when we talked to you that other morning, a while back.
Pressure from her father?
Huh? No.
How is Howard so entrenched with all of these celebrities, including Chuck Norris? Like, why did Chuck Norris allow these vile scum into his circle or even converse with them in any way? It's kind of weird, very uncharacteristic.
Pressure from you.
Oh, really? Monica, what's the story here? How did you get Chuck to agree to marriage? Because Chuck has had it with marriage. Chuck could be a bachelor. Chuck could certainly go out and have any woman he wants.
Isn't this crazy? This was about 30 years ago. This is 3 decades ago we're watching.
Man who, as early on as you were with Steve McQueen training him, the two of you must have been out on the town all the time, right?
A couple times.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Chuck used to train all the Hollywood people.
Sure.
Steve McQueen wanted to learn karate.
Well, Steve was the guy who told him you ought to get into movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, now look where Steve is.
6 feet under.
Yeah, right. So, have we drawn up the prenuptial agreement yet? You got to do it, Chuck. We might as well bring it up on the Monica. Has Chuck talked to you about a prenuptial agreement?
No.
He has not.
No.
It's a very difficult subject for Chuck to bring up, and he's asked me today to bring it up to you.
That's why you're here.
Chuck, obviously. No, I mean, listen, Chuck.
Is it possible to have less class than Howard Stern? I mean, I don't know if it's possible. Can anybody think of someone with less class than Howard Stern?
Chuck has amassed a fortune, as you know. Chuck has done millions of movies that have grossed hundreds of millions of dollars.
And it's not that he doesn't love you.
He loves you very much, but he's been burned before by women, and
He understands that marriage doesn't always work out.
Well, what's a fair deal? I think a fair deal is.
I'll tell you what I would like to see on the prenuptial.
Okay.
I'm first of all, I'm taking a ballpark.
This was actually 1995. 1995, so it was 31 years ago. So it was February 6th, 95. So Chuck, wait a second. Chuck would have been... Wait, do I not know how to count here? He would have been in his 50s? He would have been 54? No way. $54 or 55. Wow. He does not look that old. And his girlfriend's 26 here.
Figure of your assets. I would say you're well worth over $50 million. Okay, you understand that, Monica? Even though Chuck will never admit that to you. Chuck is worth.
Or to the IRS either.
Right.
Who threatens the IRS like that live on the air and gets no penalty? Only Chuck Norris would admit that. Oh man, who's brave enough? Who's brave enough to fire shots at the IRS, unlike Chuck Norris? Lord Zed says 55 seems unreal. Yeah, I thought he was in his 40s. I thought he was in his 40s in the 90s. Yeah, he looked phenomenal. That's crazy. So fast, too. I mean, in 94, 95, that was like peak Walker. He was doing, I thought he was in his 40s doing all these fight scenes in Walker. He was in his 50s. That's crazy.
Right. But Chuck is worth a lot of money. His movies obviously made a fortune. His series, of course, Walker, Texas Ranger, affords him a great lifestyle, as you have witnessed. Now, in all fairness, though, he has many commitments. As his karate endeavors, he has children, as you know, who have individual trust funds. There is charity work.
Children who are
Alimony payments.
Alimony payments. Is that still going on?
Oh, yeah.
You're kidding me. You still got to pay alimony?
Oh, yeah.
That's why the prenup. What are you talking about?
Didn't you just split 50-50 down the line?
No,
and that was
no,
it?
50-50 plus alimony.
50, why plus?
And when does the alimony end?
I don't understand why plus.
Plus, that's the way it goes.
Chuck.
When does that end?
You're killing me.
You don't know? You want to know how much it is?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I want to know.
Drum roll.
$720,000 a year.
Chuck, you want to get married?
You should have Monica sign those checks. I'll drive.
This is kind of weird. Like, the fact that Stern is trying to, like, entrap Chuck into this classlessness and negative energy, It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I can't believe he's in his 50s. Wow. So it's like 55 here? This is crazy. Man, I wanted to see an interview where Chuck was in his 40s dealing with Stern. Because I don't see Chuck in his 40s or younger humoring a degenerate like Stern. I mean, I don't really see him humoring the degenerate in his 50s either. But, you know, younger, more energy. I wanted to see how Chuck would deal with Stern, but he's practically just laughing him off.
Your wife nuts. Honey, is it time for me to sign that alimony check for your wife? Wait a second. You want
$720,000 a year?
You want to know why divorce costs so much money?
Why is she getting
You want to know?
You know what else is kind of crazy? This is actually kind of Howard Stern on his best behavior, isn't it? I've actually never seen Howard I mean, he's being a disrespectful goof, but it's so respectful compared to how he usually is. Like, this is the most respectful I've ever seen Howard.
Why divorce costs so much money?
Why?
Because it's worth it. Look at Monica. Come on. I put Monica's pictures on the checks. I tell you, I'd give it all away for a night with you.
Apparently, the first Mrs. Norris was set after the settlement.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. The first Mrs. Norris got quite a hefty load of money.
Yeah.
Why $720,000 a year? At this point, the boys are raised, right? I mean, your kids are all raised.
Child support?
She's got a
That's
nice.
just strictly alimony.
And I'm sure that the initial half
was very substantial.
was substantial and throws off income. Am I correct?
Oh, absolutely.
At this rate, she can't afford to get married, Chuck, with what you're paying her.
Right.
That's right, Robin.
Chuck likes this. Chuck, at what point does that stop, or is that going for the rest of your life?
For the rest of my life.
Wow. Did you agree to that because you were feeling guilty at the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's guilt money.
So is your message to feeling guilty at the time, you know,
Hire good lawyers.
hire a good lawyer? You basically said, hey, I want to give you half, and you know what? Whatever I make from now on, I'll
I
send you
hired
money.
a $5,000 lawyer. She
Right.
hired a $100,000 lawyer.
Wow.
Oh,
And you were
how
like,
did you
hey, what do I
manage
care?
that?
I just want to go out and I'll...
Oh yeah, I didn't. I really, truthfully, I wasn't really concerned about it.
Now you are.
Huh?
It's got to bother you now.
Nah.
Come on.
I tell you, truthfully, no. 'Cause money's not a big thing to me.
Really?
Nah.
Howard Stern is dumbstruck that not everybody is a materialistic degenerate who only values money. I mean, you could hear the surprise in Howard's voice. How many honorable men has Howard ever even talked to? I mean, you could tell he was trying to make Chuck Norris uncomfortable because I mean that's his whole shtick, is to just he wants to spin everybody into degeneracy and negative energy. I mean, this is just an absolute satanic piece of garbage. And Chuck's just not falling for it. And Howard is so surprised that there are honorable human beings out there. Walt Chamberlain says, look how Chuck is glowing compared to Stern in the dark like a rat. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, man, yeah.
Oh, look at Jackie. Jackie just fell off his chair.
Look at all these degenerates in disbelief that there's principled, honorable people with character in the world. Look at these degenerates.
Wow.
Did you see that? Stern was taken so far aback. Look at him. Look at Stern right here.
This guy.
Nah. I tell you,
He's literally slinking back from the positive energy and character of Chuck. Watch
money's
this.
not a big thing to me.
Really?
Nah.
Oh, look at Jackie. Jackie just fell off his.
Look at Stern is literally trying to shield himself from the character of Chuck Norris. He's slinking back. Look at the scumbag.
Wow. Now listen, Monica, you're not walking off with the store like the first Mrs. Norris. You understand that? I mean, I'm going to say it for Chuck. Chuck is a gentleman and doesn't like to say these things. He loves you. You do love Monica.
Oh,
it's
absolutely,
obvious.
sure.
I've seen. I mean, you don't spend 5 years because you could basically go out on the town and just walk in. Chuck walks into a restaurant.
Well, he had a period there where, you were seeing him every other week with another beautiful
You were?
woman.
Is that true?
Well, yeah, Beverly Johnson.
Yeah, he was with
Yeah,
everybody.
Beverly Johnson. No kidding. Hey, believe me, you didn't pay enough for the fun you're having. You should have paid a lot more for that divorce.
No price tag.
Unbelievable. So, Chuck, when are you going to bring up the prenup? You've got to have a prenup. There's just no two ways about it.
You actually think there's going to be a wedding?
Oh, that's true.
Well,
Yeah, I didn't think of that. There's not going to be a wedding, is there?
Yeah, there.
You guys have set a date,
Yeah, we
Monica?
set a date. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Wait, 2000 what?
No.
What year?
Next year, August 10th. Next.
August 10th
Really?
next year?
of 96.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Chuck's really still stuck in the 80s. Did you hear that? 86. I guess he's going by how he's feeling. I mean, this guy can't be 55 years old. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Boy, Monica, you're going to look great with that. Oh, man. I'm wild for her.
Yeah. Should be legal by then, too.
Yeah, that's right. You'll be 19 by then?
Hey. Yeah.
No. Let's see.
After the first year we were together.
That was a really weird joke by Chuck. If you had told me Chuck would make a joke like that, I would not have believed it.
Yeah, right.
No, you're
yeah.
21 by now, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Barely.
Thank
No.
you for my birth, the picture you signed for me for my
Oh,
birthday.
you
Yeah,
kidding?
hey, yeah.
Absolutely.
Right next to my damn picture.
Right.
Really, I swear, Robin. Yeah, Howard's picture's right next to mine in the bedroom.
So
I
wait a
swear.
second, Chuck. How could you not have brought up the prenuptial? When were you planning to do that?
After being on your show.
At the altar.
I figured I'd come on your show, Howard.
Monica, you're willing to sign, though, right? Aren't you? You are?
Yes.
Well,
What a
how do you
perfect
think?
girl.
How do you think he has it structured?
All right, here's how I would structure. This is what I
Yeah,
understand.
right.
I mean, what a bunch of scumbags. Why do they even want to have this conversation on the air? Oh, I have to say, this is far more respectful than any of Howard's other conversations. But still.
From other celebrities that I've interviewed.
Okay.
Here's what happens.
This is the standard, is what you're going to say?
Standard.
Okay.
All right. See, because Chuck has to make sure as he gets older, if anything happens to him, he don't want you walking out the door with some young guy. In other words, let's say Chuck is in an accident. All of a sudden, you go, maybe I should start looking at a younger guy. I'll dump
the
Chuck.
pool man looks really good.
Right, yeah. I'll take 50% of his money. You see what he's got? You got to protect yourself from that. You say, hey, now I'm entitled to 50% of his money. I'll go take 50% of the money and I'll go off with.
Lord Zed, I have no idea who Beverly Johnson is. No idea.
Some stud.
Yeah, be like Michael Landon's wife.
Right,
going
like
off
Michael
with the
Landon's
physical
wife. Did you read
trainer.
about that?
No.
Oh, for goodness sake. It's very upsetting. I'm not going to read it to you. All right. So, Chuck's got to protect himself, obviously. All right? I don't think he would do that, by the way.
No,
I
I wouldn't.
personally don't think that.
Yeah.
Chuck, I don't. I know Monica.
Yeah.
I've had dinner with Monica.
Right.
All right?
Yep.
Monica is so good about it. She hardly ate anything while she was at my house. Saved me a lot of money.
She doesn't want
What was she doing at Howard Stern's house? This is really weird. Like, how is Stern so dialed in with almost everybody? He's like the Epstein pre-Epstein, right? I mean, I don't know about his actual activities, but verbally, he's like the Epstein he's so dialed in to like Hollywood and celebrities. Like, why would anybody spend any time with this scumbag?
to cost anybody anything.
That's right. Now, here's what I say. I say Monica gets in the prenup. If you should die or anything happens to you, you take care of Monica financially. She's entitled to the Chuck Norris fortune.
Right.
Not all of it, because you got to be some for your kids.
That's a will. We're talking about a prenup.
No. Because,
In case.
no, she has to be assured so that she puts her time in with Chuck.
Oh, you're saying you get it all.
That
if you
there's a
stay.
pot at the end of the rainbow.
I see. You get
But-
it all if you stay.
Monica could kill you in your sleep.
How do you guard against that?
That's right. It's true. There's an incentive there. So what you do is, you're in a tough bind there, Chuck.
You're putting in a real bind, Howard.
All
That
if you
there's a
stay.
pot at the end of the. Not all of it, because you got to be some for your kids.
That's a will. We're talking about a prenup.
No. Because,
In case.
no, she has to be assured so that she puts her time in with Chuck.
Oh, you're saying you get it all.
That
if
there's
you
a
stay.
pot at the end of the rainbow.
I see. You get
But-
it all if you stay.
Monica could kill you in your sleep.
How do you guard against that?
That's right. It's true. There's an incentive there. So what you do is, You're in a tough bind there, Chuck.
You're putting in a real bind, Howard.
Man. No, but I don't think she has the balls to kill you in your sleep. Because then that would be stupid, because if that ever comes out,
You gotta be sleeping with one eye open now.
No, but if she kills you, then she can't enjoy the money. So,
Yeah,
okay,
right.
so I think she's with you. And plus, she likes you. She loves you, obviously.
right,
All right, so
right.
it's worth keeping
So
you.
what do you do with the prenup?
All right, here's what you do. So you make it worth her while. You do one of these deals where it's, and I'll draw this up right now. You could sign it now if you want, Monica. I'll draw it up. I'm a lawyer.
Okay.
All right. I'm half Jewish, so I'm very crafty. Okay. All right, here we go. You ready? Now listen what you do. This is how you structure it.
Tricky.
All right. All right. Say to Monica like this: the following. Monica, you stay with me, and we have a nice life. If something goes wrong, you want to leave, there's a buyout. You get $1 million. That's it.
$1 million no matter how long.
That's right.
Because I understand that there's graduated fees in some.
Well,
of
we
these
could
things.
structure it that way. We could structure it the first. If you stay with Chuck 5 years and you leave, you get nothing. That's a little harsh.
Can you imagine if these degenerates actually put their minds to something positive? Like, look at all the energy and deviancy they dedicate to promoting degeneracy. I mean, that could have been used, like, that kind of energy. Like, it's like the most evil people could also be the most good people if they just applied that energy in a different way.
I would say 3 years. Because 3 years, she's worth $1 million. I say, right? Everybody like that? Everyone agree to that? Do you like it, Robin?
I think you're shortchanging her.
Well, you could work. You could do a whole new thing that I've structured. You just pay her $100 an hour for the rest of your marriage. That's the way you do it. That's the way of
So
doing
if she's
it.
with me for 5 years, I give her $1 million?
That's right.
If she leaves me in 5 years?
Yeah, right. And then it just stays at $1 million. It's always $1 million.
No,
That's
no,
it.
no, 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 no. Are there going to be children?
Yeah.
Oh, there are?
Ah.
Oh, that's different. All right. Now, for every child, you will set up a trust fund. But Monica's entitled to none of the money. And the trustee of that trust fund
you are
will
harsh.
answer to Chuck directly.
You are being very harsh.
Hey, Chuck's a catch.
He is.
He's got the upper hand.
Wait a minute. He
What?
is
Guy had Beverly Johnson.
giving Monica a lifestyle which she has become used to. You just can't turn her out.
Oh, that'll keep her motivated. You don't want to marry her.
Man
and
against
she just-
women here.
Oh, wait a second. Chuck has to protect himself. You don't want to marry her, and then all of a sudden she's not putting out sexually.
Chuck, you know, now Chuck has gotten bored before.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no, I won't get bored.
Okay, we
with
do have to
Monica.
protect Monica.
That's right.
I will not get bored with Monica.
Well, I don't
Really,
trust
Monica?
you, Chuck.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
How do you keep him interested?
No, she does.
Easy.
You ever wear 90s and stuff? Oh,
yeah.
Jesus Christ. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, yeah, she's a sexy woman.
Oh, yes, she is. You were an aerobics instructor, right, Monica?
I was, yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, I wish my wife would take up aerobics. I would like her to instruct.
Let's get back to this prenuptial thing.
All right, you like it? Yeah. All right, you know what?
Okay.
Let's take a break. Let's think it
All
through.
right.
Because you really have to give Monica some protection in there, I think.
All right. Now, Chuck Norris, by the way,
You got
forget
to give Chuck an incentive not to leave, too.
Oh, no,
that's
I
true.
wouldn't leave her.
But why should Chuck has all the money? Why should he have to leave incentives not to leave?
Hey, just like the first Mrs. Norris, maybe he won't feel so guilty this time.
No. Chuck can't put himself in a bind like that. No. The Chuck is a lot more sophisticated than when he made that deal. He was like me. He got married young. Didn't know what he was doing. Guy was teaching a karate school.
Happy a woman would look at.
Right. The guy had no money. He was teaching a karate school.
When I got married, I was making $84 a month.
Yeah. There you're 84 a month.
$84 a month.
Boy. She must have really loved you, your first wife. No wonder you felt so guilty. Who'd marry a guy making 84 a month? That's real love.
Yeah.
But the hell with real love. Who needs real love?
Now, what are your kids doing, Chuck? Do they need
They
money
stare at
now?
Monica.
Well,
his son works.
Yeah.
I know one son
Well,
does.
yeah, Eric works on the Walker Show. He's the
Right.
second unit director on the Walker Show. All the action stuff you see, my son shoots.
Yeah.
And then my daughter lives in Dallas, and then my other son lives in Indiana.
And doesn't he direct movies and stuff, your other son? He directs some movies for you.
Well, I actually starred in, my oldest son has starred in about 5 different films.
Right, yeah.
Now, he actually, his
He's a
first
good-looking
movie,
guy.
His
Yeah.
first movie was with Rennie Harlan from Finland called
Yeah.
Born American.
Well, the daughter's staying close to the money. She's down in Dallas.
Is she right? everyone,
smart.
everyone near Dad. All right, listen. There's a whole situation going on here, and I've got to straighten it all out before you get married. I'm not letting you get married until this whole prenup thing is worked
Okay.
out.
Thanks, Howard.
All right? I feel a certain closeness. You've been
Okay.
good to me. You've always come on the show. You're a superstar, and
But
you
of
come on
course,
here
you've
and
known Monica as long as you've known Chuck.
No,
yeah, I don't want
no,
Monica
no.
to turn
No,
on.
I've
See,
known-
Monica.
I wonder how many times he's come on. I've only seen this one instance. Yeah, so I don't know.
Monica, you're resenting me and all this? Do you feel I'm being too strong toward Chuck?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you are the perfect woman.
Until we get behind closed doors. No. No.
I would make love to you, Monica. If I was lucky enough to be marrying you, I would make love to you 5 times a day. I don't know if Chuck can deliver the goods, but I
Hey,
can.
you know what's funny to me is Joe Piscopo and are Joe and
Are you in
Kimberly
touch with
gonna
him at all?
be at the wedding?
Oh yeah, they're invited to the wedding.
Well, what's poor Kimberly going to do? She's been engaged longer.
I know.
And they're going to get to the altar first.
Now, how does Joe Piscopo avoid getting married?
Well, they keep saying they're going to get married, but for some reason it keeps getting extended.
See, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
You just got to be engaged.
Well, I tell you, a lot of my buddies are concerned here because a lot of them are dating girls, and now I'm putting the pressure on all of them.
Yeah, to get married. Now there's to be marriage fever.
Yeah.
Well, I would marry Monica. Right. And you see the prenup you signed with me, you wouldn't get 10 cents.
You'd be paying him.
Yeah, you'd have to pay me. Small amount. Stipend, that's called. All right. Chuck Norris is here with the beautiful Monica. They're announcing their engagement, which is an exclusive. I assume.
No one knows it until
And next
now.
August, now Robin and I will be going to the wedding?
I hope so.
Oh.
You'll be getting an invitation.
Now, let me
anyway.
say something in all sincerity. Jackie and Fred don't have to be invited. All right. Anyway, and Monica, I noticed that big rock on your finger. My God, is that the engagement ring itself?
Yeah.
Holy
That's
mackerel.
That's a different one than you saw.
This is it.
Remember the one you saw on your show?
Wow.
This is a different one.
Wow. Oh.
How many times are you going to engage her?
Only once.
How much money does a rock like that cost, Chuck? Give me a ballpark.
Well, the first ring I gave to her, about 2 years ago.
No, it was a year ago.
A year
My
ago,
birthday.
she says, "This engagement ring, I know it's a friendship ring."
Right, friendship ring.
Birthday
Go-
present, friendship ring.
3.5 carat.
Wow.
And
So that was 3.5 carat, the friendship ring.
Yeah.
That's why she doesn't have to do aerobics anymore. She has the arms of a weightlifter. It's unbelievable. You could burn insects with that ring.
Now, what's the new one? The engagement ring.
The engagement ring is hold that up so the camera can catch
How
that.
big
Look
is
at
that one?
That's about 4 carats.
That's 4 carats? What's a rock like that cost there, Chuck? I mean, give me a ballpark. Come on, be honest.
Honest?
I'd say about 150,000.
No,
more.
More?
No.
No?
No? Oh, what'd you go to Fidelity Diamond?
He went to the diamond district.
I went to a wholesale store.
Yeah, right. And so what's a thing like that cost? I mean, it's big bucks.
Close to 100,000.
Wow. You didn't know that, Monica?
She didn't know, no.
You didn't know?
No.
Well, there's your prenup.
This is so weird. Like, it's so scummy to, like... I mean, it's so wrong to have, like, an honorable human being on this show. It's weird. Fair use, obviously. Fair use.
That's what you get if you leave
That's what you get if you get the ring.
Yeah, right. No, actually, everyone knows Chuck is very macho. He went to Africa and dug up the ring himself.
Got the
Yeah, right. You got it.
He's like Superman, and he just took a bunch of coal.
He used
and
karate. Yeah, right.
Are they actually inventing the Chuck Norris jokes? Hold on. When did Chuck Norris facts start? Because this is 95. So the it says here it appeared in 2005. Huh. In 2005. They're kind of making Chuck Norris facts before Chuck Norris facts like a whole decade. This is a decade prior. That's interesting, isn't it?
So, Monica, were your parents mad that you were dating Chuck for a while? Is that what was going on? Because you were so young, and Chuck obviously a more mature man.
They at first
They were a little shook up.
they were a little bit, but
Believe me, he's a good man.
You shake that ring in there.
As soon as they met me, as soon as they met me, I sold them.
You
Really?
charmed
Oh
them,
yeah,
huh?
I charmed them right in.
You're not kidding. You know your hand is worth more than Fafafui's whole house?
But wait a minute now. When Chuck goes to meet her parents,
Yeah.
Isn't he sort of talking to a guy?
Yeah, it's weird, right,
like
Chuck?
himself?
Yeah,
You
isn't
know,
it, Chuck?
like a guy his age.
Right.
My parents.
Yeah,
have been
they're
divorced,
divorced.
Oh, they are?
So actually,
oh, that's good. It's
I
good to
only
get
had
girls from
I only had
broken
to-
home.
I only had to convince the mother.
Oh,
okay,
really?
you didn't have to
Oh,
worry
that's
about
easy.
that.
So I
Okay.
didn't have a father to worry about.
Good.
Hey, what are you saying? Chuck is like Kelsey Grammer or something? He didn't meet her when she was 13.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right. No, you were 16, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
That
yeah.
was legal in whatever state that was.
Oh, man.
No, she was older than that, people. She's older.
Chuck, it
than
must be
16.
wild when you walk into a Hollywood party or something with Monica on your arm. I mean, it must
She
be.
is beautiful,
Oh,
yeah.
all the
Eyes
heads
do turn, yeah,
Oh,
eyes do
yeah.
turn.
Well, how do they take this?
My kids? Oh, they love her.
Yeah?
They love her,
Of
yeah.
course, who wouldn't?
Monica,
Well, yeah,
I'd
but-
kill myself if
but
my father
now
came home with
they're
Monica.
They're going to have more children. You know, they had that three-way split going there.
Yeah, right.
Chuck's fortune.
Yeah, right. That's not good.
And
the kids have to
now-
be upset.
There's going to be the second baby.
It'll work out. The kids aren't crazy.
yeah, it'll work out.
Monica, the first time you made love to Chuck Norris, were you like, "Oh my God, I'm with Chuck Norris," or were you nervous because
little bit.
because he's he's a legend, right?
Yeah, I mean, when he first comes up to you and even shows a little interest, that must be
Yeah, where'd you meet her again, Chuck?
intimidating.
Yeah.
Well, actually, my best friend was living with her. And after my divorce and all that, I was, at that time, I'd been married all my life, so I really didn't know how to get into the singles thing.
Oh yeah,
right?
that must have taken a. That must
About a
have
So
week.
what did you do?
Yeah.
You started
Yeah.
calling modeling agencies.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, Monica came down and she was studying interior design
Super.
in Long Beach, and and she was staying with my best friend and his girlfriend, and
So you take a look at her?
so we all kind of started going out together, and like I say, at first though, going out, I really wasn't looking at her as a girlfriend because of the age difference.
Just wanted to nail
but
her, right?
But it just kind of.
Come on.
No.
Come on, man. You didn't think you'd be with her a long time if you could nail her and get out of there, right? Come on, don't tell the truth, right? Am I right? Well, you weren't ready to settle down again.
Look, she's a
No.
beautiful
Yeah.
woman.
Yeah.
It had to cross your mind, Chuck.
You know what I do? If I got single, I'd walk in the room, I see Monica, I put $1,000 bill on each side of my mouth, on each side, and I'd smile and I'd just walk in.
What an absolute degenerate. Like, this guy worships nothing but Satanism and money.
Yes, so
Well,
That's what I would
I'll
do.
tell you, the problem with Monica, though, is that's not her thing. She
sure,
either
sure.
likes you or she doesn't like you, and she
Oh,
lets
come
you
on,
know.
Chuck.
She lets you know.
Really?
That's a German blood in her voice.
Right.
She lets you know exactly
I
how
love
she
German
feels.
blood. You are perfect. I didn't know you were German, Monica, are you?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, German and Irish.
You are Hitler's dream. You are Aryan. You are beautiful.
Really?
You
Look,
have
the
blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah,
Come on.
she's
Exactly.
perfect,
You were bred for
fit the
perfection.
profile.
That's right.
That's what Hitler was looking for.
Exactly. Oh, if the Fuhrer.
This is a really weird interview. This is really weird. This is not what I expected at all.
We're only
with
here now.
Chuck and Hitler were looking for the same
Chuck,
thing.
Chuck and Hitler had one thing in common. They were both looking for a couple of blondes with blue eyes.
Let's get back to this prenuptial thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Where were we?
Keep getting
Now,
back.
Monica, I'm gonna do Chuck a favor. I'm gonna do you a favor. Let's get the uncomfortable prenuptial thing out of the way. Monica, what do you think would be fair in terms of a prenuptial? Obviously, you want to.
Of course, you want the marriage to last forever.
Yeah, let me talk to you about this. Let me hear what your wish list is. I'll decide if it's proper. I don't want Chuck. You don't have to talk during this because it'll be very uncomfortable for
And
you.
Monica, I want you to think
Right.
you really hate Chuck at this point.
Right. And then, you know,
I'm going to skip through some of this because I can't even watch this.
Chuck,
Oh, I bought these.
Chuck, is that true?
Yeah, she bought him.
She did. Walking around of $125,000 a year.
Not a good deal.
Is that good?
Never give away a percentage of income, then she can look at your books forever.
Not of
Every
income.
year.
Not of income.
Oh, please.
But it is interest from income.
Assets.
Now, first of all, the first thing we do is for the 3 years of marriage, she gets 25
Tell me the.
addition.
I agree. Thank you, Dominic. Dominic.
Chuck really looked like he was ready to be out of there already.
Okay, very good. Chuck?
Oh, yeah.
That's okay?
Yeah.
You can live
Well,
with that?
The thing is, I wouldn't marry Monica if I didn't think it was going to go the duration.
Sure you would.
But
That's right.
And he didn't end up marrying her.
Absolutely. You
But I
got to go
appreciate
into it
you.
with.
one of my best friends,
Really?
Mike Stone, yeah.
Was he?
Tale.
That's right. Everything you touch turns to gold, huh?
Well, gold-plated anyway.
There you go. Unbelievable. Hey, didn't you used to train Priscilla Presley?
Yeah,
karate too?
I trained Priscilla for a few years, and
never got it on with her.
No. She wound up dating one of my best friends.
Really?
Mike Stone. Yeah.
Was he a black guy?
No, a Hawaiian guy.
Oh, he's Hawaiian.
Yeah.
You're always calling him a black guy.
Yeah. Yeah, Hawaiian.
Poor Elvis.
Yeah, he was the light heavyweight champion of the world.
And Priscilla Presley, is she as dumb as a wall?
No, actually,
she's smart.
Yeah, she's a pretty smart gal.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Or do you have to say that?
No, she really is.
She really is?
Yeah, she really is.
And what was with her pappy giving her away at 14 years of age to Elvis? I mean, what was that? Isn't that a little strange?
Yeah.
Seriously.
You never met him, huh?
No. Who?
The Pappy.
The
No,
Pappy.
not to meet the Pappy, no.
Pappy Yoakum, I think his name is. How did Elvis, a dumb hillbilly, convince
the dad
to give up his daughter at 14?
You
That's
know,
a pretty wild story.
And especially when living with him, without being married. I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty strange.
Of course, I didn't know him in those days, so I don't know what the circumstances were. But the thing is with the Priscilla is that she really had no real life of her own. I mean, Elvis was on the road all the time, and so she would go. All she could do is go to ballet classes, karate classes, and all that kind of stuff. So it was a pretty boring life for her in those days.
What's it like when you punch a guy in the face and you break his nose and you almost, knock him out? Is that the most manly thing you can do? I wish I could do. I wish I wasn't such a pussy. Tell me what it's like when you take a guy.
I haven't done it in over
you rip
20
his nuts
years.
out of his sack.
I'll
What do
tell you
do?
what I'm doing
Tell
now.
me what it's like.
I'll tell you what it is. Have you seen this Ultimate Challenge fighting stuff?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, I train with those guys.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
You talk about the guys who get in the ring and
Yeah, right.
no
And
glove,
no
no
glove.
everybody,
And,
no matter
I
what.
love that.
Isn't you like that stuff?
I love to watch other guys beat each other's asses in.
Well, I'll tell you, that's brutal, isn't it?
And I sit there and I yell at them. I go, kick his ass.
Yeah, I tell you, that stuff is really. I mean, they get in the ring and
You train with those guys now?
Yeah.
I'll be careful. What are you, crazy? You got Monica now.
Well, I was in Brazil. How I found out about these guys, I was in Brazil scuba diving, and I'm going around these different martial arts schools working out. All I kept hearing is that there's the Gracie Machado families. You know?
Right.
And I go, who are these? Everyone's scared to death.
Those
of
are the
them in
guys who
Brazil.
always win.
Yeah. So I finally went down, tracked them to their school, and went in there and worked out with them. And boy,
You know who those guys are? Gracie Machado guys?
No.
They get these guys in a ring and they just punch each other in the face and stuff and, pull at each other's eyes and junk and kill each other.
Yeah.
So these Gracie Machado guys just jump on you and they smother you.
Yeah, they do. Exactly.
They just jump. They don't even throw a
That's how
punch.
they win?
Yeah, and they win. They beat up everybody.
Yeah, everyone.
Except for Kazushi Sakuraba and all the Japanese guys like Kimura. Howard, an ignorant fool. I'm surprised Chuck didn't know about that, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're into that now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Can you kill a guy with one punch?
Well, I can choke the daylights out of them.
Really?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Ever kill a guy?
Huh? No.
No.
I never.
What about when you were in Korea?
No, I didn't kill anyone in Korea either.
I mean, life is pretty worthless over there. You can probably just hire someone.
What a weird question to ask a veteran.
$50 and just kill him, right?
They'd probably pay you to do it.
Yeah, right.
No, I chased a lot of them though, boy. I tell
Ever
you.
break a guy's arm?
Yeah.
Oh, that must feel good, huh?
Well, actually,
You must love that. When you hear the crack of the bone.
Well, when I fought, I won the world championship here in New York in 1968. I fought a guy named Louis Delgado, who was one of the top fighters here in the East Coast.
Did you beat his ass?
Well, when it was over, I had a broken jaw and he had a broken arm.
No
When the
kidding.
fight was over, yeah. So we finished the fight. I wound up winning the world title from him, and then we went to the hospital, got my mouth wired, and he got his arm in a cast.
Ever kick a guy in the chest and have his sternum pop out through the
No.
No? Damn. Oh, man. I tell you, if Monica was mine, I wouldn't even shadow box. I just want to make sure I'd stay healthy for sex.
Why would you want to risk it?
I wouldn't even want to work out. I would just have sex all day and night. How long did you guys wait before you actually became lovers? How long was it?
About 12 hours.
Was it really?
No, only kidding, honey. I'm only kidding.
Monica, you made love on the first date?
No.
No.
Well, we were friends for over a year.
Yeah.
Before we ever
Yeah, we even started
did
dating.
anything.
Look at Howard, just shocked that not everybody's an absolute degenerate like he is. Wow.
When you guys go on vacation, do you wear a thong? Not you, I mean Chuck.
Oh, yeah.
No, do you wear
Like down in
like you wear
Brazil.
bikinis and thongs and stuff and go around topless?
Not thongs.
No,
not bikinis.
she's very shy about that. She's
I
not
like
that
that.
kind. Yeah, she.
Yeah.
She only shows
Only
Chuck.
shows Chuck.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But it's funny. She's 24 going on 50. I'm 50 going on 24.
If she's 24 going on 50, you better not marry her.
Well,
What are
it's
you
amazing. Well, she's a very.
You could have stayed married and had that.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, great.
So you mean you were friends for a year? You didn't have sex for a whole year?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
And what do you mean by friends? How often did you see each other?
Well, Well, I go up and see my friend. She was staying with them and working.
And won't she run around in her little exercise outfits and stuff?
No.
Teasing you?
No, she didn't. No.
Monica, you had a plan to get Chuck, though, didn't you?
No.
What are you talking about?
Monica's very prudish. You know?
Monica, you didn't walk around in a little short, like Daisy Duke shorts and with the butt cheeks sticking out and stuff? No?
No.
But you had a plan to get Chuck. When did you know you were in love with Chuck?
Really?
When did you know you were in love with Chuck?
Yeah, when
He wants to.
Yeah, I want to know too.
After the first time, of course.
Really? After the first time you met him?
Yeah, right.
Monica, is that true? After the first time you met him?
Yeah, when did you?
No.
Well, wait a minute. When did this friendship turn into something else?
That's the thing is that we'd go out socially, but it was just strictly as friends. And when did it actually kind of make that change from friendship to?
I don't know.
Love.
You don't even remember a point?
Actually, no, because it's like a year.
Well, Monica, you're kind of young. I mean, have you had sex with other guys? I mean, you haven't had a chance to experience other guys.
I don't want it to either.
Really? But you were no virgin when you married Chuck. I mean, when you met Chuck, right?
Is my mom watching?
Your mom.
What a scumbag. Howard Stern is... I'm surprised Chuck didn't just knock him out right there. This is weird.
Your mom doesn't know what's going on. You were no virgin, right? No. So you've had your share of experiences because you don't want to, you don't want to always be wondering what it would have been like. You don't want to do that to her, right, Chuck?
No.
Right.
No. But
did you, when you first met her, would you like beat up her boyfriends and stuff? No,
I didn't know them.
No, these wimps.
No, she was.
She probably dated wimps.
She was single when.
You ever date karate guys before?
No.
No.
Chuck teach you any karate?
A little bit. Yeah.
Does it feel good when you walk down the street? You know, you can beat anyone's ass.
Yes.
You feel very safe and secure.
That's the best part of it. Because
She is good, yes.
You could beat Steven Seagal's ass, right, Chuck? I mean, because he's a pussy, right?
Oh, the blasphemy. The blasphemy. No surprise.
Because you were a world champion, right? I mean,
that's the whole thing is whether you can or can't is the fact that I've proven it in the ring. What
has Steven Seagal done?
Nothing. I saw him on a karate. He can't even lift his leg. I'm telling you, right? I'm serious. Yeah. What's that all about? Could you beat Jean-Claude Van Damme's ass? You could, right?
Well, I trained him for a year and a half.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, when he first came over.
Wow. Chuck's got a little bit of the ego there. He trained Van Damme. Van Damme was already a champion before he ever met Chuck Norris.
In Brussels, he worked out with me.
So he's not even that
good.
But
again, they've never fought professionally, so it's hard.
What? Chuck said he didn't fight. Van Damme didn't fight professionally? Van Damme was a multiple-time champion in full contact. I mean, he did semi-contact also, but Van Damme also did full contact. How does Chuck not know that? That's kind of weird. This is 95. This is after Time Cop, right? Van Damme's crazy famous. People should have known that by now. This is kind of weird.
Hard to say.
So you could beat his ass. Say it.
You said it, Howard.
You know it.
Monica, I can't believe it. You're going to wear one of those strapless wedding gowns?
I don't think so.
God, what a body.
Are you planning the wedding now? Are you getting ready?
Oh, God, yeah. She's already got her bridesmaids.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. She's already planning it, Robin. She has got. She's already been sitting down with all my daughters and all of them and getting everything planned.
Don't get fat on him, Monica, either,
Yeah, tell her that.
Marry
Tell her that,
thin, yeah. Or else that's it. The prenup goes into effect.
Can she get a little belly during the pregnancy?
Oh, yeah.
No, don't get her pregnant. Why are you getting her pregnant?
Huh?
You're going to ruin her.
Well,
don't.
No.
The hips always get bigger.
Monica loves kids.
Really?
It wouldn't be fair to her.
Adopt some of those Koreans.
It wouldn't be fair not for her to.
Oh, please. It's enough with the kids. Get that out of your system, please. That's what you need to do, chase around kids. You went through all that. Unbelievable. You want me to write in a weight limit on the prenup? So Monica can't get it? You got to say, here, put it back in. Monica, how much you weigh now?
It was signed. It's over.
What do you think?
I'll say you weigh, how tall are you? 5'7"?
5'7".
I'm going to guess... You stand up for a second.
Yes,
please. If you're asking me your weight,
I
God.
have baggy jeans today.
Let me see.
Right. Yes,
Turn around and open that jacket up. I'll marry you. And you don't have to sign a prenup. I'll say you weigh 103 pounds.
120.
Do you really?
Yeah.
All right.
But
Just don't
she's
go over
solid.
125.
You know, she's muscular. That's the reason.
Oh, I bet.
I lift weights.
It's the rings.
It's the ring.
Yeah, the ring.
Oh, man. Chuck laughing, thinking about his alimony payment. All right. Hey, Chuck, that's quite an entourage you got out there with you.
Yeah.
Now, who are all those people?
Well, they flew me down in a private jet.
Oh, no
A
kidding.
buddy of mine from Dallas flew me down in his jet.
You
So.
guys make love on the jet?
Huh?
No.
No?
No,
What's
no.
with you guys? Go for it. Well, there's always a ride back.
Yeah, right. Bathroom's too small.
So, who is out there, Gary? What is going on out there?
Big entourage, and we have to wrap up soon because they got to go visit Kathy and Reg.
Oh, geez, I hope you don't vomit during that show. Oh, for Christ's sakes. The sweet Kathy Lee. Did you see, my brother-in-law was at the Super Bowl. He said that while she was lip-syncing the Star Spangled Banner, Kathy Lee, the whole crowd was booing. I mean, booing her like crazy.
Cut down the sound, huh?
Yeah, they cut off the sound, though, so you couldn't hear it. That would have been funny.
Oh, wow. She lip synced that?
That was on tape.
Chuck, in reality, you sing better than her. I'm telling you. Once they fix that in the studio. I'm telling you.
Wow.
I've never seen Chuck with that look before either. Wow. I mean, Stern
They
bringing
fix that
out
in the
some
studio.
weird-
I'm telling you.
Has anybody ever seen Chuck Norris do that? I've seen just about every single Chuck Norris movie. Quite a few episodes of Walker. I've never seen Chuck like that.
Wow.
Oh, it's unbelievable. You're going to go on there, huh?
Yeah.
You can't stand
Well,
that
I've
guy.
known Regis for about 30 years. You know, I knew him back in the Joey Bishop days when he was on there. So.
Go on there and kick his ass.
I've done it a couple times.
Do it. Just beat his ass.
Kick that stool from
All right, who's out there with Chuck?
Well, let's see.
Well, I'm sorry. Is your microphone not on? Go ahead.
Let's see. We have there's a publicist,
Yeah.
right, and then I think there's like a publicity assistant.
Wow.
Then there's a publicist from CBS,
No
not to be
kidding.
confused with Chuck's personal publicist.
Wow.
Right. Then there's a makeup person. Then there's a guy wearing a baseball cap from the show, so I figure he's like a production guy.
No, he's kind of my right arm. He kind of takes
Personal
care of everything
assistant?
for me.
Hanger
Yeah,
on her?
personal assistant,
Hanger
right.
on her?
No, he's
Give him a couple of bucks, he just hangs with you?
no, he's my lifesaver. He saved me a lot of problems.
What do you mean? What does he do?
Well, he just takes care of all the problems. All the stuff.
You know why I'm interested in this? I'm looking to get an entourage.
He's me if I were good.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. He's doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, right.
I see.
Yeah, he's my Gary. That's what he is.
Well, anyway, the great Chuck Norris, of course. His films are legendary. His TV show, Walker, Texas Ranger, is a guy who really can do karate. He actually does karate on TV and is not
Doesn't
using
pretend,
stunt
yes,
guys
yeah.
and all that kind of crap. He's doing. Monica, you are lovely as ever, and I wish you and Chuck lots of luck with this wedding. And you two make a great couple.
Well, we hope to talk to you before the wedding next year.
Oh, good.
It's not
All
till
right.
August next year, so I will be seeing you. Hope before then.
Absolutely, and man, this is going to be some wedding. Can
But,
Robin be a bridesmaid?
Robin, you're gonna get an invitation, Robin.
I'll
along
do
with
it.
Howard. So.
Yeah, no need to invite Jackie or Fred or anything. These are hangers-on. Very good.
Why would anybody want Howard Stern at their wedding? This is really weird because Chuck has like never really implicated any of the Holly weird goings on. So that was really weird. Really weird. But let's get back to the martial arts here. But that actually might have been the most respectful. I mean, it wasn't respectful at all, but it was the most respectful probably of Howard Stern's. He wasn't an absolute complete degenerate scumbag like he usually is, to the level that he usually is. Forced Vengeance was pretty good too. I haven't heard people mention that too much. Forced Vengeance, Force of One, The Octagon, those were all pretty solid movies. Silent Rage. Yeah, why didn't Chuck make more movies in the 2000s? 2010s, he did practically nothing, I think. Because he was still in decent shape in The Expendables, too. Like, he could obviously still do the action. So Chuck was already in his 40s for Lone Wolf McQuade? That's crazy. That's so crazy. Flat Bob says Bruce Lee will always be number one. Yeah, I mean, it's a matter of just basic physics. Like, you don't even have to go into technique. You know, force equals mass by acceleration. I mean, Bruce Lee didn't have the most mass, but that kind of acceleration, I mean, exponentially. So exponentially greater than anybody else's. I mean, Steven Seagal is a distant number 2 in speed, but, yeah. Chuck should have gotten to movies even earlier, too, because he's already in his 40s and 50s. He's nowhere near as fast as he was in his 20s and 30s. Good guys wear black. Was that the first windshield dropkick? Might have been. Man, he's still got some pretty snazzy kicks, even as he's getting up there in age. Eye for an Eye. I didn't like Eye for an Eye as much. That's Tanaka from Perfect Weapon, right? Jeff Speakman, another guy nobody talks about. Yeah, Jeff Speakman, I mean, he's probably the least talked about awesome guy from back then. Kenpo. And he's had a lot of health problems too, but he is still alive. He is 67 years old. Nobody talks about Jeff Speakman. It's a shame, yeah, it's a shame Jeff Speakman didn't make more movies. Fair use, obviously. Oh, man. It's a shame the young generation will never know the greatness that was Chuck Norris. Then, of course, yeah, the missing in action movies were pretty fun. They were always on TV in the 90s. It's a shame Chuck Norris and Steven Seagal never put aside their differences. Imagine how awesome Norris-Seagal movies would be in the 90s. Throw in some Van Damme. I mean, if they did the Expendables in the 90s, how awesome would that have been? I mean, some people think too little, too late. I mean, obviously, Expendables in the 2010s is better than not at all. But yeah, it would have been so awesome in the 90s getting all those people together. Oh yeah, the Octagon was, yeah, I think I mentioned the Octagon. Octagon was pretty cool. And A Force of One I mentioned as well. That one was fun. I think he was still in his 30s for A Force of One, but in 79. Emperor Lord Zed says, instead of Liam Neeson, Chuck should have been in those Star Wars. I mean, what about, I thought you were talking about the Taken movies. How awesome would a Taken have been with Chuck? That would have been hilarious. And very realistic. Oh, Code of Silence was awesome. And The Hitman. Let's not forget about The Hitman. Oh, I forgot about Delta Force 1 and 2. Those were fun, too. Man, he did a lot of movies. Fair use, obviously. Fair use all the time. I mean, so he would have already been 50 here. That's crazy. That's crazy. Carradine and McQuaid was hilarious, too. Emperor Lord Zed says, I was thinking about taking with Chuck too, don't you worry. Oh, don't contaminate this man's name with Sandler. And then, of course, the seminal classic. Without Bruce, there'd be no Chuck. It's just crazy to imagine how much Bruce is slowing himself down here so that the camera can see what he's doing. Whereas Chuck's trying to go as fast as he can. No offense to Chuck. Fair use, obviously. But yeah, what a legend. I don't know, I really like Invasion USA. Yeah, Chuck's done at least 3 drop kicks through windshields. Let's go over them. The most recent one was in one of his last 90s movies, Logan's War, Bound by Honor, 1998. This one's kind of cool. Then he did one in Walker, and then he also did one in Good Guys Wear Black. He might have done 1 or 2 more. But yeah, definitely the pioneer of windshield drop kicks. I can't recall anybody doing it back then. I'm actually surprised they didn't make it even more of a thing. Did we go over this on that one live? Maybe. There he is. So he's like, what is he, almost 60 here? Yeah, that's a stunt guy covering his face. And then that's Chuck there. So Chuck did at least some of it. He at least did the close-ups. Even almost 60 years old, doing dropkicks through windshields. Yeah, that's not him. That's not him. That's not him. That is him. Okay. Flat Bob says Howard is pure filth. Indeed. Run Boston Bear says Howard's personality on that show is pure darkness. It's disgusting. Yeah, like I said, I think there's something more going on. I don't think he's just a random piece of filth. There appears to be some kind of like MK Ultra satanic psyop going on with Howard Stern's show in order to like move the Overton window into like complete and utter degeneracy in order to collapse the West. Similar to like some of those other TV shows like Beverly Hills 90210. So here's Chuck Norris versus Alan Steen. And so what's curious is like Chuck gets heralded as having real tournament fights, but I mean these aren't. I mean, yeah, they're full contact, but they're not exactly like Van Damme's kickboxing bouts were more impressive than this. I'll put it on the screen in a second. No disrespect to Chuck, but we got to keep it real. We don't do feels over reels here. Yeah, I can't think of anything positive to say about Howard Stern. I don't know how you're coming up with stuff, Lord Zed. I do not know. But yeah, needless to say, Seagal and Van Damme would definitely take the guy that's fighting here. So this is what they considered full contact karate. And it is full contact, and yeah, guys broke stuff, but it's not exactly kickboxing. There's a lot of pauses and resets. But yeah, you could definitely get hurt pretty bad. But yeah, young Chuck in movies would have been crazy. Because he was already 32 in Return of the Dragon. 1972. Most of his movies were like late 70s, 80s, like as he was getting into his 40s. So, yeah, we never really saw Prime Chuck in movies. And he definitely seemed at least 10 years younger in Walker. And this wouldn't be a Chuck podcast without Conan O'Brien's Walker Texas Ranger lever. So that's what we're gonna round this out with for the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Mr. Chuck Norris. Yeah, I can't watch that degeneracy, Lord Zed. The Stern series of interviews is the most I can handle of Stern. So, fair use here for Conan O'Brien Walker Texas Ranger lever.
We can now show the
Fair use. All the time. Ton of fair use.
these Walker Texas Ranger clips whenever we want, and we don't have to pay nothing. We stopped doing it for a while, but then wherever I went in the country, and I wander the country aimlessly, I'm like Johnny Appleseed without the apple seeds. People would say, you got to get that back on the show. Pull the lever! Pull the lever! I would hear that wherever I went. In my sleep, I'd pull the lever. So we brought it back. And for the uninitiated, what that means is all I have to do is pull this Walker Texas Ranger lever, and we instantly see a classic Walker Texas Ranger clip. It's a beautiful thing, and...
Oh, man! My partner does good work, doesn't he? Yeah, yeah! You see that? Huh? I think I want you to sing with me.
I can't.
Yes, you can! 99 bottles of beer on the wall! 99 bottles of beer!
What is this? I do not remember this episode.
That guy broke into a 7-Eleven, took a lot of people hostage, just so he could get a partner to sing 99 bottles of beer on the wall with him.
Come on, Trebet. I know how to get back. Let's go.
Wow. So that's not CG. That was kind of crazy. That was a pretty big explosion.
Hey, Walker! The judge was just the first one! Because I'm saving you for the last! Who's that?
Why didn't Walker just chase him down right there?
All right, well, clearly 2 of those is probably enough. It would be a waste of time to do any more at this point. I think we should just move on because we got a tight show tonight. There's no reason why we should...
That's a cool shot. That's a cool shot. Anybody else miss the days when they actually did real stunts? That's a long shot.
How long can you... I've never seen anyone fall for that long in my life. We never know what we're going to see. They're always new, but...
You want my bullets, Walker? I'm gonna give you the whole damn clip.
Such a shame Steven Seagal never guest starred on Walker.
Partner of yours has the heart of a lion.
Just amazing writing on that show. Just amazing. I don't think we've seen anything else like that before. Or since. Isn't there a Walker remake? I never watched that. Did we talk about that? That looks pretty bad. And they ended it on a cliffhanger, which I found so weird. We've talked about that before, too. They never actually finished it. Really weird. Really weird. The TV movie. I actually knew people who worked on that movie. But, yeah, that's pretty weird. Yeah, there was a reboot on the CW for 4 seasons. Wow. Huh. Yeah, it looks like it's a completely different Jared Padalecki. I have no idea who that is. Wait, is that the guy from Gilmore Girls? No way. There's no way that's him. The boyfriend from Gilmore Girls is the new Walker, Texas Ranger? What? This has got to be some kind of weird satire reality. So, the boyfriend from Gilmore Girls is Cordell Walker in the reboot, which ran from 2021 to 2024. That's crazy. That's crazy. So the plot is the series follows Cordell Walker, who returns to Austin after 2 years undercover to work as a Texas Ranger while navigating family life and the suspicious circumstances of his wife's death. The reboot focuses more on personal drama, family dynamics, and emotional struggles rather than the action-heavy villain of the week style of the original. A prequel series, Walker Independence, was created, set in the late 1800s? Oh, wow. And it actually aired. There's a whole season in 2022. What the heck is this? Man, they really butchered this intellectual property. Set in the 1800s is the origin story of the series. Walker follows Abby Walker, an affluent and tough-minded Bostonian whose husband is murdered before her eyes on their journey out west. Abby arrives in the town of Independence, Texas, where she... Oh, wow. So this is some kind of weird feminist garbage. Interesting. Flat Bob says, sounds like a soy show. Yeah, I don't know. That's messed up.
Between a guy with a semi-automatic weapon and someone just staring, I think I'd pick the guy with the weapon. Wow, man! You just can't stop there. I'm jonesing for more.
World Championship. It's the Avenging Angel.
Wait, what the heck? I wonder, did that air before? That must have been before. Yeah, that was before the Owen Hart situation. That's weird. That's what it reminded me of. Oh, maybe, actually, no. That was 2000? What? The Avenging Angel episode aired October 28th, 2000. A wrestling friend of Trevette's is killed during his flying entrance to the ring. I actually forgot Owen Hart. That was May 23rd, 99. Some would say that could be poor taste. Just a couple months later. I mean, that was just a couple months later. That's weird. what was that, like 3 months later? Now, I guess it's possible they shot the episode first, but it aired 28th to... Oh, no, that was... Oh, no, that was a whole year. Almost a year. May 23rd, and it aired October 2000. So, yeah. It's I guess it's possible they shot it earlier. I don't know the exact scale. Okay, let's find out. let's get this nailed down. This is MINDSHOCK. Let's get into the details. Let's get the receipts. Let's get the receipts on this episode. So it says here they filmed it in 2000. So it premiered 2020. Okay, so during Texas. So it looks like there's only a 2 to 4 month gap. 2 to 4 month gap between filming and the broadcast of the first episode. This was the 4th episode of the season. So it is actually possible. It's possible they shot it before. So it's possible it was written before Owen's death. So I don't see the exact dates here, but the one and only Scott Steiner picked the perfect time to chime in here. He's even wearing a similar outfit. Yeah, that's what I noticed. The blue blazer gimmick. That's what I noticed right off the bat. It just reminded me of it. So, yeah, I mean, it's possible.
Billy Mason ran away. He died in prison. I'll never step into a courtroom again.
What are you talking about?
I was a district attorney.
I think we can do better, and I think we will.
Yeah. Can I help you feed the pigeons? Sure. Son. Yeah, man. Hey, little pizzy pizzy. So hungry. Pizzy pizzy. Pizzy.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Now this is quality acting. I mean, look at this. I mean, how he didn't get some kind of nomination for this role, I do not know.
What is that?
Wow. Why did he do that after he got hit? Can't just stop there, right?
I don't know why Conan's laughing. I mean, this is quality thespianism. Maybe not on the level of Alex Jones, but it's quality thespianism.
Oh, no! Well, we better get moving because we can't waste a lot of time doing kind of this.
Damn you. And damn me for bringing into this world.
I am stopping there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been to Vegas, and when you're ahead, you stop.
You know, for those who have seen my analysis on what caused the collapse of the West and examining the best decades, 80s versus 90s, etc., and what went wrong, the linchpin to the collapse. And it was, spoiler, it was the vilification of sentimentality, aka calling sentimentality or hokiness cheesy or hokey. As soon as that started, it started being edgy to trash cheesiness. You got to bring back the cheese. These were better times when this was filmed this cheesy.
It's just a game unless you lose.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? We got greedy, we went back for more, and we got the worst musical montage I've ever seen.
And we have to add Conan O'Brien to the list here because he's complicit here in the collapse of the West by making fun of these clips. It's one thing to watch them with entertainment value. Like, they're funny. They're awesome funny. But to kind of trash them for their cheesiness, as if it's bad that they're cheesy. Like, to mock the actual cheese instead of just laughing at it at face value. Like, and when I'm laughing, I'm not laughing at it in a mocking manner at all. It's awesome. I'm laughing at the awesomeness. It is good that it is cheesy. I mean, let's break this down this way. Who would rather live in a world where things are cheesy, like the 80s and 90s? Or in the post-grunge, everything like dark and death and destructive is edgy and cool, and cheesy is not cool? What's the better world?
Yeah, I just never thought cops took their cases so personally.
You don't know the same cops I do.
I find it hard to believe that Chuck Norris was in on the collapse of the West. He's one of the few people in Hollywood, and he's kind of removed from Hollywood too. I mean, I think he did live a couple of years in L.A., but yeah, I mean, he's definitely not the de facto representative of Hollywood.
What are you doing?
Plane crashed here.
See, that's just awesome. That's just obviously Chuck Norris has incredible tasting abilities.
A plane? I tasted the soil?
If there's charred like some kind of charred metallic kerosene, whatever, I mean, you could possibly deduce that. What has Conan ever done that has superseded Chuck Norris in any way?
Spit it out and said a plane crashed here. What did he taste?
It's a shame they didn't have Norris at the 9/11 crash sites to do some verification.
I picture up at trees. Did you get that, Ranger P?
Yeah, I got it.
God, you bore me. And you do not want to get me bored.
See, that's just awesome.
Was that Adrian?
Tell me something that's on TV today that can hold a candle to any of this stuff in entertainment value. It's not just degenerate film.
Brody? That was Adrian Brody, I think. All right, we really have to get on with the show. We don't really have time to... One more!
It's him!
Here we go.
I'm gonna smash your face. I'm gonna break your head. I'm gonna hit you so hard your children are gonna be born with a headache.
It's too bad you can't fight as well as you can talk.
Pretty right down the middle Walker. What kind of bad guy taunts Walker like that? That's never a good idea to say to Walker, "Oh, Walker." But we should probably, no.
What do you make of that?
It's in Vietnamese. And I can't figure out what it's saying.
Is it encrypted?
It must be.
All right, I'll call the FBI, send it to Quantico.
Okay, in the meantime, let's go talk to Peter Nim.
The boy? Why?
Well, he knows Vietnamese and he's a computer genius.
He knows Vietnamese, and he's a computer genius. Seems like Peter Nim's the guy to go to then.
You gotta love those bulletproof couches, though, that can just withstand automatic weapon fire. Those are awesome. What kind of material is that?
Good thing the bottom of their couch was bulletproof. Well, that.
I gotta say, I haven't seen something quite like that before.
This is that feeling you get when you're gambling and you keep putting quarters in and you get back nothing? I'm telling you, there's got to be something sweet in there. There's just guts to.
So that was the infamous Conan O'Brien lever. All right, so what does everybody think? Everybody's got their favorite movies. Let's not forget Hellbound. That was a pretty cool one nobody talks about. And then another one that I haven't heard anyone mention in a really long time, other than I might have mentioned it, but Firewalker 1986, which is kind of an interesting movie because it's before Walker. For some reason, Walker's in the title. And it's a pretty good movie. I might rewatch this. I might actually rewatch this one because I haven't seen it in so long. And yeah, didn't Louis Gossett... Wait a second. Louis Gossett Jr. just died last year. Or 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Yeah. Also in March. He was 87. But yeah, I might have to watch this one again. This one's a fun one. I don't think I've seen it since I watched it on TV sometime in the 90s. So, I'm going to have to watch this one again. And this was kind of like Indiana Jonesy, Treasure Hunters, Aztec Treasure. Definitely gonna have to watch this. Yeah, so yeah, tribute to the great one. It is a very, very sad day today. And I guess this is what it's gonna feel like when you got some of these Mount Rushmore action stars, because there ain't nobody left. Not really. As far as the new guys, there's no new guys coming up. So, thanks everybody for joining us. If there's any more info on exactly what happened, obviously I'll go over it. But that's it for today. If you want to help support the MindShock podcast, you can donate to our PayPal. Check the link in the description. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, Patreon. This is Bruce McGuire signing off. Catch you guys next time.